So, I'm sorry if I sound a little irritated. Oh, by the way, it's World War II Enthusiast Gaming if you haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, so if I sound a little irritated, it's because this is the third time I've tried to record this video. But issues with my recording software and, having the wrong hotkey set because I've just re-downloaded the software and it's brand new software. So, again, if I sound a little irritated and a little bit rehearsed, there's a reason for it. So, I'm going to full screen this. And I'll be turning off my mic in between questions, so if you hear, battering, that's what it is. I'll also be using the space key, so I'm going to get my cursor out of the way. Um, anyway, so I'm going to be answering these 10 questions that Julie Borowski has for conservatives. Now, a couple of these are going to sound really stupid, and a couple of these I actually have zero opinion on and could give two shits less about. But the video goes on as she has said before.
All government departments have waste, fraud, and abuse. Why do some of you treat Pentagon spending like a sacred cow?
And not a horrible question, but not a great one either. The reason we treat Pentagon spending like a sacred cow is because it really is the sacred cow of government spending. The Pentagon is what gives us most of our modern technological advances. They're the ones that, authorize everything. And then the rest of the branches, the military, come in and they say, oh, we want this. They pay DARPA gets the stuff, and then they authorize said stuff, and then same process I said. But anyway, that's why.
You praise freedom, which is great, but shouldn't people have the freedom to smoke marijuana in their own home?
And here is the first of these questions that I honestly do not care about. I don't care if you smoke marijuana. I don't care if you do LSD or acid. I honestly could give two fucks less if you do heroin. But at the point where it becomes a detriment to the people around you and the society that you live in, it's a problem. A serious one. My point has been made, and now we move on.
We make fun of liberals for being easily outraged. Is the NFL national anthem anything such a big deal?
Yes, it really is. The national anthem is a representation of our patriotic nationality and pride. Patriotism, nationality, and pride. Sorry, I used the wrong tense of that word. So, to disrespect the national anthem is to disrespect the USA, and to disrespect the USA is to say that you don't want to live here, but you have a job here, and you make a lot of money doing that job. More money than I would probably make in 6 years when I graduate college and have a degree and go become a mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineers make around $100,000 a year, versus these dudes making between $700,000 a year and frickin' $30 million. That's a big spread. That's a lot of money going around. I wish I could make that much. Granted, I probably could because I'm also a football player, but I'm at the high school level right now. My God, there's a lot of money to be made there. And I understand that, you want to protest certain things, which I don't understand what these things are. I know what they are, some of them. I don't understand what all of them are, but I don't understand why you have to do it during the national anthem, one of the most sacred things in football and the USA in general. The only thing more sacred? Oh, I'm sorry, there's not. My bad. There's nothing more sacred than the national anthem. Do it some other time. Okay? Just don't.
Doesn't the death penalty give too much power to the government?
Yes, I did stop her mid-word. For a very good reason. Because it doesn't. Okay? The government may enforce the death penalty, the government may dish out the death penalty. But the death penalty, there are strict rules behind it. You can't get the death penalty unless you've killed one or more people and did it pretty heinously. At that point, you're no longer human, my friend. You aren't a citizen. You just gave up your humanity ticket.
The U.S. government has 800 military bases around the world. If we want to reduce the federal government, shouldn't that also include reducing military bases?
No. The military can be reduced without reducing the government, and the government can be reduced without reducing the military. The government should be reduced without reducing the military because the military should never be reduced. The military is our mainstay. The military keeps us safe and free. The military is our first, second, third, fourth, and fifth line of defense against an invasion. The fact that we have over 800 military bases is a freaking good thing. Why would you want to fix that? There's nothing to be fixed. Don't fix it unless it's broken. And if it's broken, go buy a new one. I mean, you can't really do that with the military. Well, you kind of can. But the point is made. Don't fix the military. Don't reduce the military. It's fine the way it is. It works really well. We're the #1 power in the world right now. Why would you change that? That's what stops World War III, because nobody wants to screw with us. Dear God.
Edward Snowden revealed that the US government is unconstitutionally spying on us. How exactly is he a traitor? Traitor to who? And yes, he did try to go through the proper channels many times. You can
No comment. I'm not going to comment on this because I didn't hear about this, and I imagine this is not a new thing. It's probably been out for a while. But conspiracy theories have been around for a long time, and that's one of the most common ones.
still respect police while calling out examples of police brutality when it happens, no? Likewise, can't you respect the military and oppose the wars? As you know, Washington politicians often do not have our best interests in mind.
Wars like this stuff in the Middle East against ISIS? Yeah, I don't like those. Wars for oil money and, our gas stock? Think we kind of need those, because in case you haven't noticed, gas and fuel are a mainstay of any country's economy, and once those prices go up, then the prices of everything else go up, and if the government does not change the minimum wage accordingly, we end up in the 1920s, in the Great Depression, about to start World War III. That's why. I would rather a bunch of little wars than one massive war where we have to kill everybody else. So yeah.
Free trade is a capitalist idea. Benefits include increased growth, innovation, and standard of living. Was capitalist icon Adam Smith wrong?
And to this I say, what did he say that could even be misconstrued as wrong? I'm a little confused here. One of you capitalism history buffs enlighten me. I'm more 1920s to 1950.
Some of you oppose gay marriage due to religious beliefs. I don't think I'm going to change your mind there, but why not push to remove the government from marriage?
And finally something good comes out on one of these videos. That is actually a marvelous idea. I really don't think the government should be able to tell you who can and can't get married. I don't think the government should tell you that you have to have a license to be married. I think a ring is enough. I also don't think that they should be forcing Christians to marry gays. It's kind of against our beliefs. If you're gay, you're an abomination. If you're an abomination, you're ungodly. If you're ungodly, then you have made a very bad sin. Granted, I don't give a crap who you have sex with or are physically or emotionally attracted to. I don't understand it, and I probably never will. But ditto to you.
And that was 10 questions.
And that was 10 answers. Have a good night.